In an article from the Daily Mail, we learn that Chicago has been providing $9,000 in rental assistance to migrants in need of temporary housing. The city has allocated $4 million to assist migrants in finding temporary shelter, and the state has contributed an additional $38 million. A Kansas-based company, Favorite Healthcare Staffing, billed the city over $7.2 million to staff migrant shelters for just 4 weeks. The city has already spent $60 million on staffing these shelters. In the face of these expenditures, some Chicago residents have expressed anger and frustration at the influx of migrants and the temporary shelters being set up. Meanwhile, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker has asked President Joe Biden to divert migrants away from his state. The Biden administration has announced it will resume deporting Venezuelans. Chicago has signed a $29 million contract with a security firm to build migrant-based camps. In a broader context, this issue isn't limited to Chicago. Business Insider reports that Puerto Rico offers tax breaks to entice Americans to move to the island permanently through Act 60. This move requires giving up representation in the U.S. Congress and the ability to vote in U.S. presidential elections. On the other hand, USA Today shares a poignant story of an undocumented Latino, No Ramirez, who paid taxes but is now aging without savings or government care. So, are Chicago residents losing benefits to immigrants? It's a complex question without a straightforward answer. It's clear that the city has allocated substantial funds to assist migrants, which has triggered discontent among some residents. Yet it's also apparent that immigrants, documented or otherwise, are often left without the benefits and support they need. To conclude, the situation in Chicago is a microcosm of a broader national debate about immigration, benefits, and who should bear the cost. As we continue to grapple with these questions, it's essential to remember that behind the statistics are real people with real stories. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of a complex and contentious issue.